What's going on YouTube? My name's Andy from Little RV Big Life, and today we are doing some yard work with our cordless Dewalt chainsaw. Alright, let's talk about this little guy right here for a second. This is Dewalt's 60 volt brushless chainsaw. The kit that I bought mine with came with a 6 amp hour battery. You can get these in 9 amp hour or 12 amp hour batteries, which will increase the battery life on this tremendously. But for everything that I've seen, it does exactly what I want it to. Now, most of the functions on this are about the same as every other chainsaw. You know, you have your kickback guard, prevents it from running if it's been kicked out. There is a safety back here on the trigger. You have to push it down with your thumb, and then you'll pull the trigger here, and that will activate the chain. It'll start rotating. And then on the other side, on this side, there's bar oil fill point. There's a little sight glass on the front that you can see everything. And one feature that I've owned this thing for a year and a half and I didn't know, there's a hanging point that you can just put a screw or a nail in your wall and hang it up from. You see, I've got myself a zip tie on here that I've been hanging it off of for the last year and a half. On this saw, how it breaks down, a little plastic knob here. You pull off this outside cover. As you can see, mine's full of junk. But here you can see the adjustments. This is your chain tension adjustment down here. And this is a 16-inch bar. Perfect for city guy work like me. Now, if you want to take this up into a tree, have some climbing gear or anything like that, it is perfect for it. It's lightweight and you can tote it around as much as you want. What Nicole and I did this last weekend, we cut out a bunch of brush along our fence line. And these were trees that were inside of those bushes that we didn't want. Now we're trying to sell the house and make it look pretty, but cut everything out of those just fine. And now we are using it today to cut up that brush. That is one battery in. So you can see I've got a giant pile here, walk around. So what I like to do, separate all the big stuff from the little stuff. Now here, we can just bring in some brush and the city will take it for free. So, and this recycling program that we have, it's pretty good. This is what we have left after one battery. Now this is a 6 amp hour battery that I did. Pretty good pile going on here, just with one battery. So that 6 amp hour battery on the brushless Dewalt chainsaw does pretty well. We are gonna get that battery recharged and finish our yard work. All right, so you guys are wondering how big of logs you can cut with the Dewalt cordless chainsaw. Here's an example. I cut these out last year. It's my hand up next to it. Those are pretty big logs and it will eat right through them. A couple hours, 2 batteries, got this giant brush pile. Tiny little, big pile. So that's where our big sticks are. We're just gonna throw those in our fires, campfires, that kind of stuff. Anyways, got a few other ones to do back in this area. But if you're looking at one of these Dewalt chainsaws, the brushless kind, this is a 60 volt. I'm using flex volt batteries. I'm only using 6 amp hour batteries, but they do make a 9 amp hour and a 12 amp hour. If you can afford those or they're in your budget, go after those because they are awesome. You'll run these things all day long. I know it's not that exciting of a video today, but it is getting closer to selling our house. There it is behind us. No, we haven't shown the outside of it yet, but we're getting there. And we're about to be full-time in our camper. Anyways, for now, I'm Andy from Little RV Big Life, and I will see you in the next video. That guy right there. Use the point. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Awesome. Here's these guys. They are pretty big. And here's Mac. Pupper dog. Okay. What's going on, YouTube? My name's Andy from Little RV Big Life, and today we are doing some. We aren't doing any of that.